Greetings. The sky god concept, or God in the sky, is one of the biggest lie, if not the biggest lie, that have ever been fed to all of humanity. And the reason for that is because they want to program your mind to look outwardly instead of you looking inwardly. You see, it is your own thoughts that creates your reality and creates your personality. That's what the book of mind science means when it says, as a man thinketh in his heart or in his subconscious mind, so is he. So as long as they get you to believe that God is in the clouds and that God is a man that live in the sky, you'll never find that man within yourself. But the good news that I have for you is that the kingdom of God is within you, which means that the kingdom of creativity, the kingdom whereby all things are possible, is within you. So when you gain self-knowledge, you become empowered. And that empowerment will have you take back your power from the systems that want to program you from a child to think and act the way they want you to think and act. So my brother, my sister, I'm saying to you, never look on the outside for God. Never believe in any sky God. Never believe in any God in the clouds. But go within and you will find that the power to achieve your every desire is within you. You find that the all-knowing and all-powerful, which is the omnipotent and omniscient and omnipresent one, is within you. You see, when you go to bed each night, you fall asleep, but you are still conscious. And you can see, you can taste, you can touch, you can smell, you can travel, you can go anywhere you want to go. And in that state, all things are possible to you once you do not try to act in the physical realm while you're in the spiritual realm, if you really understand what I'm saying to you. Okay, because for example, in the spiritual realm, if you see a wall and you try to go through the wall in a physical way, it wouldn't happen. But when you understand that you're a spirit and you're having a human experience and you know that you're in the spiritual world, and you realize that everything is mental and everything is psychological, you realize that God in man is man's imagination. You can imagine yourself going through that wall and you will walk through that wall. You can imagine yourself and you can appear and disappear. Okay, you can imagine and you can fly and go wherever you want to go. Okay, so if you still trapped in the physical realm because you believe that you're a human and you're trying to be spiritual and so on, you wouldn't get certain dreams and you wouldn't get certain experiences, okay, in dreams. But the dreamer in you is God. So don't look in the sky for God, okay? You see, if you close your eyes and you focus, you would see within you there are clouds. Not the clouds that you see up there, okay? And so you would realize that everything that is within, it is without, okay? And also, when you discover that the spark of God is in you, you would realize that the sun, okay, as in the sun, it is in you. As a matter of fact, everything is downloaded within your consciousness, your awareness. And even Ecclesiastes 3 and 11 tells you that, okay, that everything basically is downloaded in you. Eternity is in you. You are an eternal being and you're searching to find yourself here. That is why the universal question of life will always be, who am I? Everyone will ask themselves that question at some time or the other. Okay, and when the answer comes, it must be I am that I am. I am whatever I believe myself to be. Okay, so my brother, my sisters, is how you see yourself, okay? How you look at yourself, the concept you hold of yourself. And it's very hard for some people to accept that the fact that they and God are one, because they've been taught to separate themselves from God. They've been taught to look on the outside for a Lord and a God and a Savior a redeemer. Like for example, the churches are filled and Saturdays and Sundays because people's subconscious mind have been programmed from a very early age to believe in a sky god and to look for a god outside of themselves. Okay, and what they make sure they do, okay, is that they make sure what they teach you in your formative years, program you with, it brings doubt, guilt, shame, judgment, condemnation, and most of all, fear. So it is basically built on fear. So many people encourage fear within themselves and do not know that they are actually living in hell when they live in such a state of mind. Okay? Because they fail to realize that all is mind. This whole world you behold in here, it's a mental construct. It's all an illusion. It's not real. It's a simulation. Okay, but if you never really have an outer body experience of any sort, it doesn't matter whether if a person takes psychedelic or whatever. Okay, once they have a outer body experience, you will know the difference. Okay, that is why a lot of very successful men, okay, if you really, have a conversation with them, they will tell you they use psychedelics and they use other things and they had certain experience and it changed their whole perspective about life. But for me, okay, what happened to me, it came, I would say, naturally. I didn't use anything, okay? And I had the rebirth. I had the awakening of my imagination. I had the virgin birth. I had the birth from the skull. I found my body to be the tomb. Okay, I became pure consciousness. Okay, in other words, I became invisible. That's why I can tell you, the invisible is what shapes the visible. Okay, and I would have given birth. Okay, and there came a time later. Okay, I can't quite remember if it was a matter of a month or 2 months or whatever. Okay, when my son in the spiritual realm appeared to me and called me father. That's when I understand the book of mind science, which is the Bible, when it says it's only the Father knows the Son and the Son knows the Father, and to whom he may reveal himself to. That's why when you hear people talk about Jesus being the Son of God, if you ask them, are they the Father? they will want to argue and curse you, okay? But the truth is, you can't say you really know the Son if you're not the Father. So, my brother, my sisters, your awareness, your consciousness is actually the Father. That's why you're told to go in to the secret place where the Father dwells in secret and let your requests be made known. That's why I will always encourage you to practice visualization, practice meditation to calm your mind down, practice to focus and to concentrate and to manipulate your energy. And you can definitely manipulate your energy to create your reality. You can bend reality to your will. But you have to definitely engulf yourself in these rituals. So when you're scripting, when you're doing mirror work, when you're doing any form of shadow work, you can have doubt and fear and guilt and shame and condemnation towards yourself, because many a time religious people would like to brand things that they do not have understanding about, and they say, oh, that is witchcraft, oh, that is that, oh, that is magic, this is that. And if you really go in the dictionary and you find the definition of these words that they use, then you will have to say the very man that they say they believe in, who out there 2,000 years ago, he was the biggest magic man, he was the biggest witchcraft man, he was the biggest asset magician before, right? Okay, and all of these things, okay, that they try to tell you, oh, it's demonic, it's evil. No, it's because they don't want you to know your power. A lot of things that they tell you not to do, just do those things, okay? It just reverse psychology. Okay, that's all it is. So use reverse psychology and take back your power, because you have in you a power that you can use to achieve your every desire. So my last encouragement to you is to stop look for God on the outside and look within, because God is within. Okay, God is not on the outside. Don't make them fool you. He's not in the sky. He's in you. Okay, he is that creative, innovative intelligence, that infinite intelligence that is within you. And when you find that intelligence that is within you, you would definitely do the work of God, because you become more creative, okay, and more innovative, and you would use your ability and your creativity for the upliftment and advancement of yourself and for the rest of humanity. Okay, and then you will know the true meaning of success. You'll know how all of nature feels when all of nature bring forth bountifully, because all of nature is in alignment, and all of nature is actually in the attitude of gratitude. When the sun rises in the morning, the trees, everything is in alignment of gratitude. They are in alignment to receive. That is why, my brother and my sister, if you listen to me and what I'm saying, if it really resonates with you, and you never listen to my videos concerning the inner sun science and technology to create your reality consciously, I will definitely encourage you to do so. They can be found on my Patreon, and it's for people who are donating $20 or more dollars. Okay, you can get that plus a bonus course on self-concept. And also, if you would like to get my books, they're all available at the link that is down below, and they're available on Amazon. You want to book a one-on-one with me, you can do that. You can do it directly, or you can do it through Faithia if that is your desire. Whichever way or whichever route you choose to take. Okay. My encouragement to you is to, just make sure that you've been led and directed by your intuition. So when you check out all of the links that are down below, just let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So that being said, my brother and my sisters, let me just end here by saying, learn to love yourself, embrace yourself, and believe in yourself, because the self of you is God. For God and man are one. So stop looking for God in the sky. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all.